For 10,000 years, the Guardian slept. Buried beneath Earth's crust, deep in forgotten caverns older than humanity itself, the colossus lay in silence. Its heart, an engine of black suns, was dormant, its eyes blind, its voice stilled. Civilizations rose and fell above it, empires of stone, empires of steel, even the brief flicker of mankind's first steps to the stars. None knew what stirred below. The Guardian had been placed there by architects long vanished from the galaxy, a final sentinel for a fragile world. Its awakening was not meant for triumph, but for warning. And on the day the stars grew restless, it stirred. The galaxy had always viewed Earth as insignificant. A young race, bold but small, humans had expanded to only a few dozen systems before the Dominion burned their fleets and the swarm consumed their colonies. Those who survived whispered of Earth as a grave, not a home. But when the Shadow Fleet arrived in Seoul, something ancient shifted. They were not invaders like the Syndicate or Dominion. The Shadow Fleet was older, hungrier, shapes of obsidian and void that devoured starlight, moving without drive flares, their presence bending physics itself. Where they passed, suns dimmed. Worlds turned cold. Civilizations perished without even knowing their killers' names. Their flagship, a spear of darkness longer than mountains, drifted into Earth orbit. Defenseless, their commander rasped across dimensions. A relic world. We take it now. They did not know what lay beneath. The first tremor was felt in the ruins of old cities, where forgotten skyscrapers cracked like brittle bones. Oceans roared as if in answer. From fissures in the ground, geysers of light erupted, white fire laced with gravity's pull. Across the planet, every human looked skyward at once, instinct guiding them before understanding. And in the Pacific, the sea split. The Guardian rose. It did not rise like a machine. It rose like a continent breaking free from the abyss. Black plates unfolded into towers, limbs the size of mountain ranges broke the waterline. A head crowned with glowing lines of runes emerged, its eyes two novas burning gold. As it ascended, the very tides reversed, waves spiraling outward as if the ocean itself bent to its will. The Shadow Fleet faltered. For the first time in centuries, their commander felt something alien, hesitation. The Guardian did not speak in words. Its voice was vibration, carried through rock and water, through atmosphere and void. Every starship across Seoul heard it. Every human across Earth felt it in their bones. Awake. With that word, the stars dimmed. Not from the Shadow Fleet, but from the Guardian's shadow. Its wings, if they could be called wings. Unfurled, massive constructs of energy and matter that spread wider than Earth itself. Light bent around them, starlight vanished, and for a terrible moment, Seoul seemed swallowed by night. But in the darkness, Earth glowed. The Guardian lifted one arm. A beam not of fire, but of absence, tore through space. The Shadow Fleet's flagship, proud and ancient, simply ceased to exist. Where it had been, nothing remained, not wreckage, not flame, only silence. The others broke formation, scattering like prey. Some fled into deep space, others hurled themselves at the Colossus in desperation. It did not matter. Their weapons fizzled, their hulls crumbled, their very atoms unmade in waves of gravitational hymns. Humanity watched in awe and terror. They had prayed for salvation, and it had come, but not as protector, not as ally. The Guardian was beyond them. It was older than their species, older than their fears. And it had not awakened for humans alone. Its gaze turned outward, past Seoul, past the Orion Arm, past the clustered constellations of known space. In that gaze was recognition, and warning. Something greater than the Shadow Fleet was stirring in the abyss. Something the Guardian had been meant to oppose. But the centuries of sleep had cost it dearly. Its light flickered, its form strained against time. To stand, it drew strength from Earth itself, from tectonics, from oceans, from the magnetic heart of the planet. Already, cracks spread across continents. The sky darkened not with ships, but with the shadow of the Guardian's vast silhouette, blotting out the stars. Humans cheered its victory. They did not yet see the price. Admiral Reyes, aboard the orbital station Hope's End, watched the titanic figure rise into orbit, and felt no triumph. His hand trembled on the console as he whispered. "This isn't a Guardian. It's a warning." For when the lost Guardian of Earth awakened, it was not salvation that followed. It was darkness, stretching its hand across the stars.